Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a love reading. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Spirit, what else do we got here? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Somebody needs to not spend so much time on their relationship and start working more on your finances and career. Like, we can get so wrapped up. Yeah, release your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, I think that, you need to kind of put a relationship aside and really start working on, the things around you, your finances, all of those things. Because I think for a lot of people, you get into a relationship and your money starts to take a shit. Because why? You're not paying attention. Your focus is on a relationship and not on what you should be doing, right? Yeah, because it's all exciting. It's this new love energy. But I think for a lot of you, you are walking away from relationships right now and just kind of focusing on yourself. Yeah, you're focusing more on yourself. You know that new love will come when it's supposed to, but in the meantime, it's like just focusing on the things that are more important right now, not relationships. I do see somebody here who's not so much focused on relationships as they are themselves. Yeah, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's funny because it's sitting right underneath the free yourself is the time has come to clear your energy, and it's time for you to take back control of your life. You've put so much emphasis on relationships in the past that you really need to put much more emphasis on yourself, on your self-worth, on your self-care, on just really enjoying life right now. And I almost like, because I see her in both of these cards, like in this garden, right? It's almost like just enjoying the fruits of your labor, all the things that you've worked so hard for, Spirit, what do we have here? Some of you need to detach your finances from your ex. Okay, I am getting this for a small portion of you. Stop using your kids as a way to make money. Okay? They're not your paycheck. All right? Let them see their father. Just because he can't afford to pay the amount of child support because you're angry with them, let them see their dad. All right? Don't use your kids as a tool from the kids. Like, that's not okay. Just because you're pissed off at your partner does not give you the rights to use your children as collateral damage for you being a complete asshole. That's all you're doing. Don't do it. Because the consequences to that, you don't see them right now, but you will in the future. Okay? Forgiving and learning. That's what I'm getting here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You need forgiveness, okay? You absolutely, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, if you ever want to come into another relationship, you need to heal all this shit. And not every one of you is going through that situation. That might only be for a couple of you, but I can't help not see that when I see her holding on to the kid, and then finances and career, which is money. She's taking, the lamp and the kid, and then the money. And, well, I'm not going to let you see him and let you see the kids unless you pay me what I'm worth. Pay me. It's not paying you. Don't do that. Child support is supposed to be put on the things that the kids need, not your needs, and not to be used. Yeah. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We've got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah. So everything that I said times 10. Don't do that kind of stuff. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel like right now more than ever, maybe you're the red flag. Sometimes we can be toxic too. Yeah. Right when I said that, deception dropped out the bottom. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So be mindful of deception, okay? Or deceiving yourself. or the other party. Also, I am getting like third party relationships with the deception and the pay attention to the red flags. There very well could have been cheating in this situation, and that's why somebody wants some type of vengeance, you know. But money is not equivalent to what they did to hurt you. And your children definitely shouldn't be used to pay that price. Okay? You can use the kids as an excuse all you want, but that's just an excuse. Yeah, you need to break free from all of this. Listen, we are in Mercury retrograde. You don't deceive yourself thinking that you can go back to this relationship, because you can't. Or, they might try to, bring that, come in. And be mindful of new love coming in right now too. I think, everybody focusing so much on love is, just love where you are on the journey, man. I feel like we all need to kind of tap into her energy a bit and stop focusing so much on something outside of ourselves or having to collect a partner right now. I feel like right now more than ever, we kind of need to learn from our experiences and everything that we have gone through in the past. I don't feel like this is the time for us to be jumping into new relationships. I think that honestly, if we do, the chances of it working out is not very high. Like if you're already in a relationship, continue building on the relationship. But if it's not a relationship that you want to continue building on, I would suggest walking away and clearing your energy, especially if there's a lot of red flags and a lot of lies, or you never know what they're doing or where they are. And don't think for 2 seconds if you're the third party, if for some of you, if you are dealing with a third party situation, if you are the third party, don't think for 2 seconds that this person wouldn't do the same thing to you. He's going to leave his wife or she's going to leave her husband. Really? And you don't think that she'll leave you or he'll leave you? Okay. Yeah. Again, pay attention to the red flags. They're not just shiny little things put there for you to look at and enjoy. People are silly, especially if this is your reading, and stop, it's one thing to forgive somebody, but stop trying to go back to the past, and it's telling you worth waiting for. It says, keep an open mind. The person that you're supposed to be with, this person is worth waiting for. This person is going to be different from anyone else you have ever experienced. Let me see. Okay, let's talk about that. What are some of the attributes that the collective, when this new person comes in, how will they recognize them? Tease. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. All right. And then we've got rendezvous. A private getaway for two is calling you. All right. So, yeah. And then we got perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious ways. Love language is physical touch. A tender touch means so much. Now, I look at the deception and the pay attention to the red flags with this, you guys, because it is the overall energy with the releasing of your ex. I asked about the new person, but I almost feel like the new person, if you're to come together with the new person right now, this isn't a perfect match. It's going to be I almost feel like the same situation, just different player in the game, but you're going to be like, this is my forever. This is my perfect person. And this person is just going to want to, like, it's that slap and tickle. That's it. Especially with these two cards, it's just the slap and tickle. And then you've got, look at this, the physical touch. And the overall energy is deception. And pay attention to the red flags. Like, I don't see anything in here where they're like being serious. For some of you, this could even be a workplace romance. especially with the finances and career. Maybe for some of you, you're sleeping with the boss and you're trying to get him to leave his, wife or, her husband or whatever, And right underneath that, like, are they gonna, I think either if anybody ever leaves someone else for you, the chances of you guys just staying together is not very high, especially in this reading. If you connect to this, I would take my chances with a new love and just falling in love with myself, falling in love with life again. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that here. I am going to be over on Patreon. So if you guys want to get more on this story, please come on over to Patreon and we will we'll keep going into it there. If this is where we part ways, I love you guys all so much and we will chat again soon. Take care.